Hello and welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 with me, Matthew Gaddis, aka Puggy. So, we are going to take on Crazy Gadget. And this level is very, very poignant for two things. A, the fact that we will get probably one of my favourite upgrades in the game, and also for what Eggman says in the cutscenes, because, of course, one of the things I did not include here is a cutscene beforehand that shows Sonic taking Tails' fake emerald and pretty much Tails getting interrupted by Eggman. And we will see in the next cutscene what happens. Basically, he is managed to take Amy hostage, seriously, and I kid you not, he threatens Amy with pretty much being killed. Yeah, seriously. Somehow I don't think this would have made it into the 4Kids dub of Sonic X. Seriously. Anyway, the other thing of note is that this game also deals with gravity. Yes, so by pressing each of these levers, we can get through here. And indeed, that's the other thing I like about this level. Seriously, other than the upgrade, and although Eggman's threatening tone is actually rather scary, even with Dean Bristol's hamminess in this thing, he still managed to sound threatening in this game. Quite odd, because when they interviewed the voice actress and director Lani Minella, who is also the voice of both Rouge the Bat and Omo Chow, she said this game was actually completed, I believe, in the space of a week. Seriously, that's what she said. And you can kind of tell with most of the voice acting, especially with the thing with Dean Bristow. Maybe some of his lines are rather muted, but that may be due to the audio mix. But he comes off really well in this game, actually, does Dean Bristow. Anyway, that being said, let's go down here and indeed go through here, and we will have to deal with this new artificial chaos. It will spawn several of its underlings, I guess so. So yeah, and indeed, I still have not got the upgrade yet, because the upgrade that is necessary doesn't also break metal boxes. Oh no. It also breaks various other things, such as those gun robot shields. Yes, because you can't attack them normally until they let down their shields. So, well, maybe not. You can actually attack them with a somersault, but it is a lot easier with this upgrade to do so. So yeah, maybe I was wrong. So yeah, and what I have to do there is land Sonic directly onto the spring. And seriously, this level is frankly brilliant. It is the closest thing I think we will get to a 3D Death Egg Zone before we get to, say, something like Sonic Forces. And even then, in Sonic Forces, that Death Egg level is really short. Again, this is still, for me, the closest thing to a 3D Death Egg Zone. So yeah, unfortunately, I still missed the upgrade for Sonic there, so I'm gonna have to go backwards. And yes, I am, because the bounce bracelet is not enough to break the metal crates. Oh hell no. So instead, let's push the switch again, and let's see, where is that upgrade then? Well, we can't use that, so yeah, looks like I'm stuck here, doesn't it? Or maybe not. Let's see, I don't want to go back up here, because unless the upgrade is around here, yes it is. So we will get the flame ring, which will allow us to use the flame somersault, and that will help us get through the metal crates, as well as destroy the shield robots a little easier. And, indeed, yep. The artificial chaos are a little easier for Sonic, at least, because of his high jump. Again, that is something carried over from Sonic Adventure 1 in this game. He doesn't jump as high as he did, but he still does here. So now let's do the light speed dash over here, and indeed, definitely use the somersault to get through there. Oh boy, another one. And no, despite the appearance of the blocks that seemingly were in hot shelter in the previous game, they are. You don't have to pick them up and do a puzzle with them with the blue blur, thankfully. Oh boy. And yeah, we will have to come across these in the final level of Sonic Adventure 2. Also in the last story, yes, because we have to complete both Hero and Dark stories in order to do that. So yeah. And let's indeed plow through these robots. Again, if there's anything off about the Flame Somersault, maybe it's just my positioning with the controller, but holy crap, I am very bad at that. So beyond here, we will actually get probably one of the most infamous lines in the level as well from Eggman. So I am actually going to shut up here when I destroy this artificial chaos. Okay, I'm not going to shut up. Apparently it's not there. It does happen at this level. And yes, the whatever that gunk is below, I don't really want to know, I don't think. So yeah. And oh boy, there's a whole area of gunk up here. So I say we run across the thing, launch a rocket into there and blow it up, apparently. Yeah, that gets rid of the gunk and we can get through the thing there. And indeed, destroy the robot, and here it is. So, with that said, let's go down here and indeed pull the lever. And yes, despite what Eggman says, it is very easy to get out of here. Just do not use Sonic's homing attack too much, because he can indeed get thrown off into the depths of outer space, because gravity is a thing here. Seriously, you think it was a bit of trouble with, dare I say, Death Egg Zone? Oh boy, I was not kidding when I said this was the closest thing to a 3D Death Egg Zone. Seriously, complete with the gravity, of course, because that was a thing in the second act of the of Death Egg Zone in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And if there's anything else I do find off, it is the springs, because I never know how far to push Sonic over the ledge, because I don't want him to fall off, so to speak. And don't get me started on the grinding, oh boy. Sometimes I just find it easier to just use a spring to just bounce him over, and then just slowly grind to the other end. I know it's not great in terms of getting the top A rank in the game, but it's far easier for me than having to deal with the certainly the problems in the GameCube version of Sonic Adventure 2. And over here, we even have to light speed dash down here, and that ain't fun sometimes, because as I mentioned in my Sonic Adventure 1 Let's Play, if you miss off one ring, then you'll have to be a bit more careful. Even with the fact that Sonic can now do a light speed dash from a standing position, he doesn't have to do the ready go thing he did in Sonic Adventure 1. But still, trying to launch a light speed dash is not easy. Another thing of note, near to the goal ring is one of the few times I've been able to carry Omo Chow. He actually says that, if you pick him up, that the ring reminds me of a game he's actually played before. So yeah, and I'm actually trying to stop him flying around there, but nope, it won't work, so I think I just gave up in the end. So yeah, seriously. What game does it remind him of? Apparently it is Phantasy Star Online, another game that was made.
This looks like a game I've seen before.
barely made it.
Darn! Why do they always leave a sweet little innocent girl like me alone?
Well, well, young lady. Is there something I can help you with?
Dr. Eggman!
If you value your life, you will tell me where Sonic and Tails are. Let's take care of business first, shall we, Sonic? Hand over the Chaos Emerald, slowly, and then we'll talk about your girlfriend. That is, if you really care for her.
Handing over the fake emerald. I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Put the emerald down right there and back off.
You've turned into a big-time villain, Doctor.
Whoa! You thought you could trick me with that fake emerald, didn't you?
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Tails!
Because you just told me, Fox Boy. Now, for a little space ride. The capsule clears the colony. Bam!
I'm counting on you, Tails. Amy, take care of yourself.
Farewell, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic!
Farewell, Sonic, my admirable adversary. Now we have some unfinished business to take care of. If you give me the real emerald, I will release you both. That's my promise.
Sonic!
Huh?
Sonic's asking for the first time to do something for him. I won't let him down. I won't give up.
And so we go to this battle, Tails versus Eggman. So yeah, although we are now playing it as Dr. Eggman. So yes, so basically what we have to do in this battle is actually find a way to destroy Tails, and Tails won't go down that easily. Firstly, he'll launch a bunch of missiles at you, and use a gigantic laser to actually attack you. Seriously, and there are no rings in this arena here, in the middle of the colony. So yeah, and let's just say I lost a lot of lives on this boss. Seriously. Because of course, yeah. And Omo Chow is actually right here. Stay alert and keep shooting. Because Tails, as I say, won't go down easily. You can actually still knock him back with Dr. Eggman's gigantic punch attack. So the horrors thing. You can also destroy the giant capsule. That can both damage you and Tails, so be careful there. You can also get behind him and use a boing punch attack while he is using the laser. Something that I find very, very effective. And now I am going to show the cutscene from Sonic's perspective.
Farewell, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic! It has the same wavelength and properties, but is less powerful than the real one.
The same wavelength and properties. But can I do this?
Farewell, Sonic, my admirable adversary. Now we have some unfinished business to take care of. If you give me the real emerald, I will release you both. That's my promise.
Sonic! I won't let him down. I won't give up.
With Tails, it is a little different, but not much, because, well, actually, no, it's the only difference is that his attack is slightly different. And you can't always tell because of the game's volume that Eggman is going to use his laser. When you're at least fighting Tails, it seems, with Dr. Eggman, you can, because, well, Tails is voiced by a little boy, and that's the other thing. In both the adventure titles, Tails is voiced by young boys, so yeah. So you can't always tell he's going to use the laser because of the game's volume. Again, the same trick does work with Eggman. You can still get behind him while he's using his laser, if you are able to, that is, and shoot him from behind. So yeah. So with that said, let's see what's actually happened to Sonic, because he did manage to get near that fake emerald.
I feel some strange energy.
Hey, Sonic! Whoa, I wasn't sure if I could pull that one off. Somehow I managed to use the chaos control.
Chaos control? Are you okay?
I'm worried about Tails and Amy. I hate to ask, but could you help them? This is our last chance. What? Before the cannon fires, I'll slam dunk it in there!
Yeah, and it really does show there in the... That was supposed to be a serious scene, and Sonic just sounds really happy-go-lucky, if you ask me. Again, that was because the game was recorded in a hurry, I get that. So, we are on to Final Rush, and by jumping over the thing, we will have to grind a lot through this level, and I do mean a lot. And jumping between rails isn't always that great, because sometimes what Sonic will do is that he will completely jump off the rail and pretty much head to hurtling towards Earth and in a ball of fire, and literally he does do that. Seriously. I mean, so long as you don't hold down the A button, it shouldn't be too hard. I do not like usually going for the various things here, and I messed up royally there. I do mean royally. Seriously. And I just did not want to suffer the long-winded death there, because it was just so annoying to deal with. So yeah. So let's start Final Rush again, because of that. I do not like these long-winded deaths. They definitely weren't that long. Dare I say, in something like Sonic. Well, I'm not sure about Sonic Heroes. It might have been contributing to long deaths as well, but certainly isn't always. But yeah, one of the annoying things about all versions that I have played, I don't know about the Dreamcast version. I've not played much of that version of Sonic Adventure 2, but certainly in the Dreamcast, the GameCube and HD versions of Sonic Adventure 2, what does happen is that Sonic sometimes does a leap in the air, kind of one of his tricks, like he does on the snowboard at the beginning of City Escape, for example, and that is fine for City Escape, but for something like Final Rush, where there is nothing but, outer space and the re-entry to Earth down there, it can really be annoying, and I do mean really annoying. So yeah, you can jump off if you wish to get a few more goodies, I'm not going to bother because, to be honest, I don't want to get the thing. There's also a nice little trick to actually, if you grind fast enough off the end of that thing there that I just went off, you'll get a bomb power-up which will destroy both the artificial chaos, and you don't have to deal with them at all. And yeah, this is going to be hell. Oh, yes, it is, actually. The other thing of note is apparently you can also get various things here. All in all, I do still like Final Rush as a stage, and yeah, Shadow also has a similar stage to this as well, which I will be doing in the next episode. Another thing of note: these grind rails are built so with Sonic's homing attack in mind. So if you want to get a bit more momentum, definitely use Sonic's homing attack here. And here is where I get it worse with sometimes with Sonic, because of the aforementioned thing with his jump. I sometimes foolishly hold down the A button and he does his air jump, which is not so great. So, indeed, let's homing attack the thing. Indeed, and these ones will only work if we take the dash pad up to them. As I say, so yeah. I'm not going to try and do a homing attack, light speed dash over them, to be honest. Again, it does help if you plan how you jump here and everything. So Sonic doesn't go careening off into the abyss, because unlike with, say, the boss fight with the Egg Golem, at least it seems Sonic's jump seems to be working here, and there doesn't seem to be a glitch with it at all, which is weird, because there was when I was fighting the Egg Golem back in Eggman's secret pyramid, and oh boy, I'm falling again. Yeah, well, I am gonna leave it there because I did hit a checkpoint right there. So yeah, be wary of the artificial chaos. I don't know what happens if you go down the other ones. This one takes you to a little... I don't know if it's a shortcut, but it feels like a shortcut to me. Again, I could be wrong, because there are some... I don't think I am, because there are some platforms beneath the walkway that you end up if you take the middle path. So yeah, the other annoying thing is the alarms going off. Again, it isn't as bad as in some other games, but... yeah, you can hear them going off while Sonic is doing that. Though I will give it this, it's better than any of the art levels in Shadow the Hedgehog. Seriously. Including that one where you have to basically where it turns Shadow the Hedgehog into a freaking shooter game. Seriously. And the controls are there. Absolutely terrible. Anyway, that being said, I cannot homing attack, it seems, which is not great at all. No, it is not, and indeed, it's well, my train of thought is not working today. Anyway, get up there, and then we will face not there. I'm gonna. Apparently, I took a pause break eventually. So yes, homing attack, and jump over here to get the artificial chaos, and yeah. Thankfully, there aren't any meteors, unlike in Shadow's level final chase. Again, I will get to that. But there are some other gimmicks to Final Rush that are not in Shadow's level, seemingly. Yes, and if you do want to take this pathway, do so, but it ain't easy. And sometimes, not always, I've never had this, certainly in my recording, but sometimes Sonic will face the wrong way, and that can happen. Though it happens more in Sonic Heroes, to be honest, because of that and the way the grind works there. Again, I don't want Sonic losing his balance, which can happen as well. So, let's see. Yeah. And there's a really long grind rail. You do have to hit the dash pads there and basically get over there. So we have a choice of 2 ways. We can go left or to the right. So let's see where the left one takes us. Well, it takes us beneath there and to a checkpoint, which is good. And apparently I got some speed shoes! Yeah, some speed shoes. Thankfully that one was the right one. And then... well, the rest of the level is just mostly grinding. Yeah, seriously. And did I just use a thing? I might have done. Seriously, I went too damn fast there. So, let's try that again. And indeed, towards the end of the level, we will have to do kind of a running segment with Sonic. Again, nothing too out of the ordinary, because he did get chased by the gun truck at the beginning of the game. Another thing I have not really shown off is the fact that Big does make an appearance in the GameCube version. It's only an appearance, sadly, in the GameCube version, but it is somewhat noteworthy because in that cutscene where Sonic opens the door, or Knuckles opens the door to where Eggman is, we will see Big waving at them. Yes, seriously. Seriously, I died to a freaking gun bot. I really am crap, aren't I? Oh well, continue. And go over here. And indeed, what can I say? Nothing much really. Thankfully I did hit it that time. And apparently I did do a... I don't know what I did with Sonic there. Okay, I'm just going to get past you. Jump. And jump over there. Stop following me. Seriously. I don't want to go through what Eggman went through in Weapons Bed, thank you. But is Sonic facing the other way? I'm not sure. No, he isn't. I thought for a second Sonic were facing the opposite direction, which would slow him down. Seriously. Okay, thankfully that bomb power-up worked for that thing. I wish that there were another one for that artificial chaos, but never mind. And I'm just going to do it because I do not want to go through that shit again. So, which pathway? Well, I can go down the middle. And in this one, we will have to run away from a bunch of debris, seemingly. Yes, and Sonic apparently auto-runs. Don't know if he always auto-runs, but the debris doesn't seem to hurt him! Seriously. And with that, the level's over. That were a good one. So on the next episode, we will do Shadow's last level, Final Chase. So until then, I will see you later. Goodbye!